Hello there, Trumpet here, and I welcome you to more Pokemon Wi-Fi battles in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, post-commentated. Anyway, so yeah, these are a collection of Wi-Fi battles I had with my Venomoth. Oh yeah, and I don't play by Sleep Clause, so fair warning on that. I only play by battle spot rules sometimes. That's why this Venomoth knows Sleep Powder. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, this guy starts out with a pretty typical lead of Aegislash, and considering I hate it when people lead with nothing but Ubers in their battle spot teams, but who could blame them? Anyway, so yeah, I took Brixana for a test drive in the past couple days, seeing how good Venomoth is in competitive play. I mean, like, I know it's borderline overused, but seriously, this thing's power just needs to be known. And you should probably develop a counter for it, like a good grass type. But then pretty much the only thing that should be able to counter this thing is probably something like Venusaur. But anyway, so yeah, that's beside the point. Anyway, so I was actually kind of surprised by the Hitmonchan, so that he wasn't bringing just all Ubers, because that really annoys me. But anyway, just in case an opponent brings something else, I have my two backup pokes, Jolteon to use Rain Dance Thunder, and Gourgeist to, well, be a troll. Anyway, so yeah, I expect the switch in, so that's why I Quiver Dance. And then I expect them to switch into that, so I just Sleep Powder the next turn, because I know with the Quiver Dance that I will certainly outspeed Mega Mawile, or even anything, pretty much, besides Priority. Because Priority is the one thing that gets in the way of this set. And just in case, I gave Venomoth a Focus Sash, because, well, it's got a lot of weaknesses. That and sending it out first is good for me because Stealth Rocks exist, and I don't want Stealth Rocks to get in the way of a friggin' Venomoth. Anyway, so Giga Drain does its work, and yeah, Gigamoth OP. Anyway, so I expect to switch in when put a Pokemon to sleep, but when they're all asleep, it's pretty much useless, and just waiting for them to wake up and doing nothing. And this Aegislash is special. You see, because it wakes up on the first turn. Even though it doesn't have the early bird ability, to wake up on the first turn like that. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, that's the power of Venomoth. Look at how much health that did. And yes, I know that Aegislash is not very, say, good. It goes for the Sacred Sword for some reason. And then I'm like, hey, you know, I quad resist that. So yeah, he switches to do King's Shield. And by switch, I mean switch to shield form. Oh yeah, and this is why Aegislash is an Uber. But I don't give a crap about Sleep Clause. I abuse the crap out of the fact that in Battle Spot there is no such thing as Sleep Clause. And I use it to my best ability. I mean, the best of my ability. Not to the best ability. I mean, like, otherwise, anyway. So, yeah. That shows that you can get wrecked by freaking moth. Fear the moth. Anyway, so yeah, then there's this battle where someone used more of an... Oops, I accidentally exited the versus recorder. Well, that's a recording mistake. Anyway, so yeah, this battle was where the guy actually carried quite a decent OU team, and not Ubers, and that made me more happy because I like to use mixed tier. As you saw, I used to run an Azumarill and Mega Sceptile in the same set as Pelipper. But I don't use Pelipper in competitive play anymore because, you know, Pelipper kind of sucks. I don't know what I was thinking when I nicknamed that thing Beardy. I don't know. Maybe I was just drunk. Although that was a very unlikely possibility. I swear I wasn't drunk. Anyway, so yeah, I try to do the switch-in strategy, and I expect them to switch in, so I just cause them to be put to sleep, and then I use Quaver Dance to boost my speed and special attack and stuff, and special defense. Anyway, so yeah, I was with a good friend of mine the day before yesterday. But anyway, that's why I didn't upload any videos then. And well, I've mainly been kind of just waiting. Game Guy 888 accepted my challenge and succeeded. Although I gotta admit, my challenge wasn't the most original thing ever, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so never mind that. The main threat, Lopunny, is out, and now here's the best part of it. Actually, no, this isn't the best part of it. Because Moosewine is a tank, but has Focus Sash. Hey, at least I'm healing back to full health, so I'll survive another hit. If it did wake up, I would survive another hit. I'm assuming it went for Ice Shard there, but it just didn't pull it off. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to make this video quality be as good as possible, considering the hardware I'm using. So Latias actually goes for Thunder Wave. And I was assuming it would outspeed the next turn, and it goes for Psychic, but look at that damage. It did almost nothing. Just in case it would be paralyzed for another turn, I went for the Sleep Powder, and just as I predicted, I would be paralyzed another turn, and while Latias is asleep. So I just go for Bug Buzz. And Bug Buzz is really good. Anyway, so now here's a bit of an extra one. And that contains me rematching in the Battle Chantelaine's Evelyn and Dana in the Battle Maison, except this time I have a different team, just to put this Venomoth to business. And it shows that Wally is still kind of a beast, but Venomoth is more of a beast. Anyway, so yeah, starting off with Primeape and Girafarig as usual, and it doesn't work that as well to do post-commentary when they're ordinary fights programmed into the game, rather than Wi-Fi battles. But anyway, one hit KO that Girafarig, And that primate is being a troublesome guy. And that's actually really smart because why do you need to taunt me some more? Anyway, so yeah, that's actually pretty smart since most Magnazones in competitive play carry. What's the move called? What is the move called? They carry, dang it, I forget what the... Oh, wait, no. They usually carry Magnet Pull, not Sturdy, as an ability. Anyway, so yeah. We completely avoid that Stone Edge and take out the Primeape. And this shows you just how good Venomoth can be if you use it well. There's a much more common set that contains Quiver Dancing and then Baton Passing, but I knew that Magcargo wouldn't be surviving a close combat from Gallade, so I decided to aim for Persian. And just kidding, I went for Quiver Dance. Anyway, so yeah. That there it shows you OHKOing many Pokemon against these two. Anyway, I'll be seeing you next time!